I have hated you my whole life. I've carried this rage all these years. Hurt everyone around me. Because of you. Dad, I just wanted to... Dad, I see you now. I see what you really are. Not an enemy. You're my teacher. I see you. From this moment on, I send you love. From now on, I send you love. Everybody gets to have one today. These are reduced down from $19.95 to free. So, and one to match your shirt. Isn't that nice? Okay. Well, folks, thanks for coming. I'm going to talk off subject a little bit. To be honest with you, I've been struggling with some things recently because of the way I think. It's a Western way of thinking. The Western approach to communicating big ideas is sort of like doing things in a straight line. Right? I mean, we love facts, we love figures, we love things that are literal and analytical. Whereas in older native cultures, like the Métis and the Mayaruna, when they see a big idea, they rarely share it in that way. Real wisdom, real concrete ideas. Many of which could really help us in solving some of the ecological dilemmas we see ourselves with today. That kind of wisdom is proliferate in these older cultures. But they communicate it indirectly, obliquely, through metaphor, through story.
Can you give us an example?
Sure. On one of my trips, I met with the chief of the Métis, and his name was Tume. And he told me something that I think I'm just beginning to understand. He told me that nobody ever died from a snake bite. That a snake bite itself never killed anyone. I mean, it's just a bite, right? And when you're in the jungle, you're getting bitten all the time. So, what kills you is not the bite. It's the venom. It's that poison that stays with you and circulates through you long after the bite. And it's this venom that is destroying you. Unless you learn to get it out of your system. Unless you figure out a way to release it. Or better yet, if we can figure out a way to have our body assimilate it. To actually transmute what was once toxic and turn it into medicine. Now, this is a very primitive notion, and yet it's equally a very evolved one. The idea of looking at the most damaging things in your life, the things that have caused you the most pain and the most suffering, and figuring out a way to turn those into your greatest teachers. This is what we are supposed to do for the world around us and for ourselves.